The moment the church door swung open, the Simpsons couldn't wait to dash out. Homer, desperate to find breakfast, even thought about ditching Lisa when she tripped. The group hopped into the car in a hurry, but every restaurant in town had long lines. Just as they were losing hope, they spotted a house serving food with no one around. Marge made a split-second decision to rush in, and the whole family immediately gobbled down the food only to look up and see the solemn setup, realizing with a shock that they'd crashed a funeral reception. Trying to slip away unnoticed, Bart even tried to swindle money from the deceased's grandson. Homer, however, wasn't so lucky. He was forced to join the pallbearers, but accidentally fell into the grave and was almost buried by Bart on a whim. After an emergency trip to the hospital, doctors made a bizarre discovery. When Homer lay flat, he could produce a powerful, soul-stirring singing voice. Even more miraculously, this voice had a healing effect on patients. Thus, Homer became a living medical device in the hospital. Even Mr. Burns, who was sneaking around the morgue stealing organs, was drawn in by the sound. Recognizing the huge potential of Homer's voice, Burns immediately invited him to star in an opera and rewrote the entire script just for him. To everyone's surprise, Homer's debut was a huge success, and even his family, who were usually fed up with him, felt incredibly proud. Overnight, this man whose weight rivaled an elephant became a superstar, having to perform lying flat wherever he went. But fame brought its own troubles. Fans kept interrupting his dates with Marge. Fed up, Marge confronted Homer, who tried to explain that the fans were admirers of both of them, but it did nothing to stop their frenzy. That's when Julia, the leader of the fan club, showed up. She took advantage of Marge's temporary absence to confess her intense feelings to Homer. After that, Julia seemed to shadow Homer everywhere he went. Annoyed beyond endurance, Homer finally chased her away, which only fully ignited Julia's desire for revenge. The Simpsons, sensing something was wrong, started investigating, and Maggie soon uncovered Julia as the mastermind behind the trouble. But the local police, as incompetent as ever, backed down. So Maggie jumped onto the stage to confront Julia herself, while the cops couldn't even aim their guns properly. Even after being arrested, Julia showed no remorse. After going through all this, Homer decided to quit the opera world for good and start a new life as a reclining painter.